All right, guys, another quick update on this fine day. It's like 65, 70 degrees out, and it's amazing. Most normal people would be outside doing something outsidey. If you're a car enthusiast, well, gearhead really, you're doing what I'm doing, and you're taking advantage of the nice weather outside to have an excuse to do something that's mostly inside. That being said, we made a huge ton of progress, or a ton of progress? Anyway, stuff got done on the short block since I got it back from the machine shop yesterday. And I wanted to point out some things. So check me out. So everything is fine. As you can see, the paint job didn't come out too bad. I'm not a painter or a block painter, and obviously this would have been not better if the machine shop could have done it. But anyway, so this is a really critical step. And those of you who've put together engines know where I'm getting to. So on this particular engine, you have this plug here, and there's one on the other side. That's the block coolant plug. That's important because the machine shop obviously removed it to clean everything and then flush everything out of the block. Well, I never got those plugs back, which is not a big deal. It happens. I didn't think to look for them or ask for them, so whatever. As long as the old galley plugs are in place and all of them are where they're supposed to be, not too terribly worried about it. That being said, I happen to have another Gen 3 Hemi block, albeit a 5.7 block. That was the mock-up block in the GTO. Ran over there on the other side of the garage. My plugs are in there. Woo! Awesome. No loss. Pop those out, pop them in here. No biggie. Another thing I wanted to make a good point. So here is the crank sensor, or where the crank sensor goes. I don't know where mine's at. I think it went with the old short block when I sold it. Not a big deal. I got to get it. There's another sensor that goes up here in the valleyway that used to run the MDS. Now it's just oil pressure, from what I'm understanding. And I somehow lost track of the rear main seal bolts that hold that on. Again, none of it's really a super big deal. I'm going to order the bolts today and have those in a couple days. I still have a ton of parts to order. The head gaskets, the push rods most notably, and I can't really order those until I have the heads on the block and torqued so that when I take the push rod measurement, they're accurate, right? And I want to do all of that with the engine out of the car, because what I'm going to do, instead of putting the engine back in the car in pieces like I took it out, I'm just going to disassemble the whole front end of the Durango, because that just makes more sense as far as putting the engine back in the car in one piece with the long tubes on it and everything. Just pull the front end apart, slide the whole thing in with the engine stand, with the engine crane rather, sit it down, done. So anyway, just want to give you guys a quick update of what's going on today, and you guys have a good weekend.